Right, calm down, Jesus. Hello everybody, welcome back to Skyrim. How can I help?
Arvak! Where are you? Arvak, please come back! Come back!
Oh. Find Arvak's skull. Is this the... No. Is it miscellaneous? Definitely. Shadow ghost horse, definitely. What's going on here then, eh? Right, this way, through the opening. I haven't saved yet, let's save. There we go. We saved, we did it, we're clever. Hello, man on the bridge.
What a horrible place.
Arvak! Right, apparently it's this way. The horse led us this way. Must be a way of getting... Oh, shush now. There must be a way of getting in. Oh, lightning! Ah! Serana, we need to gain access to this place. How do we do it? Huh. What's on this buggy over here? Of my somewhat sordid past, suddenly I understood everything. Suddenly I realized that they're above me for a reason. I should have died when there was an ash waste, but Lord Vivek, blah 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 blah. Whatever. The horse pointed at this place. Presumably.
Look what we have here. Someone with flesh on their bones.
What's the matter with you?
Let's just say I sold something to a guy who turned out to work for a whole coven of necromancers.
Oh.
How in the name of Zenithar was I to know the ingredients were phony? Do I look like someone that would double-cross a necromancer? You got it. Horse, wagon, and all. Plopped here without so much as a word. I used to be one of the best traders in High Rock, you know. How people would track me down just to see what I had for sale.
Oh.
Very funny. And what exactly are you going to pay me with? Take a look around. Gold doesn't exactly win you any friends around here.
True.
I'll tell you what. I appreciate what you're trying to do, so I'll play along. The only thing I see around here in abundance are soul husks. You know, those ugly fungus-looking things growing out of the ground.
Okay.
Bring me, say, 25 of them, and you can rummage through what was left on my cart.
Fair enough.
Odds and ends I've gathered over the years. Well, used to gather, before all of this nonsense happened to me. Tell me what you're looking for, and maybe we can make a deal. If you have the husks. husks no sail. Guess you have some scavenging to do.
Guess I do.
Here, round. This is all wrong.
Yeah, I just want to get into this building, mate. Because I reckon that's where the horse's skull is, but... Alright, come on then. We'll have a look for a lever. Or something. There's nothing here, is there? Oh. Give up. Let's go find this vampire lady. I can't avoid the lightning. But I will try.
Where'd you come from?
It's that horse again. There. That's what you get for being a bloody thing. Where'd that horse go? Did he go this way? Dragon's bones!
I knew I heard something.
Oh! Silly dog. Right, so I don't know why we did that, but we did do it. Oh, I'm confused. Hello? What the hell's going on over there? Oh, it's just another one of those. That's fine. Hi, Serana. Let's go find your mum. I don't know where this horse is.
Mother! Can't be. Serana?
Mm-hmm.
Is it really you? I can't believe it. How do we get inside?
Magic.
We have to talk. Serana, what are you doing here?
She looks like Kate Beckinsale.
He doesn't know we're here. I don't have time to explain.
I must have failed.
No, she
Archon's
doesn't.
found a way for the prophecy, hasn't he?
No, you've got it all wrong. We're here to complete the prophecy our way, not his.
Wait a moment. You brought a stranger here? Have you lost your mind?
No, you don't.
You, come forward. I would speak with you. So how has it come to pass that a vampire of mixed blood is in the company of my daughter?
I saved her.
Safe? You call bringing her here safe?
Yeah.
Has she explained nothing to you? Serana has sacrificed everything to prevent Harkon from completing the prophecy. I would have expected her to explain that to you.
That's why I'm here for the Elder
You think
Scroll.
I'd have the audacity to place my own daughter in that tomb for the protection of her Elder Scroll alone? The scrolls are merely a means to an end. The key to the tyranny of the sun is Serana herself.
Oh.
When I fled Castle Volkihar, I fled with 2 Elder Scrolls. The scroll I presume you found with Serana speaks of Ariel and his arcane weapon, Ariel's bow.
Yes.
The second scroll declares that the blood of Cold Harbor's daughter will blind the eye of the dragon.
How does Serana fit in?
Like myself, Serana was a human once. We were devout followers of Lord Molik Bal. Tradition dictates the females be offered to Molik Bal on his summoning day. Few survive the ordeal. Those that do emerge as a pure-blooded vampire.
Oh.
We call such confluences the Daughters of Cold Harbor. It was expected of her, just as it was expected of me.
Okay.
Being selected as an offering to Molik Bal is an honor. She wouldn't have dared turn her back on that.
Cold
It's
Harbor.
what some call the domain of Molik Bal. His place in oblivion.
The tyranny of the sun requires Serana's blood?
Now you're beginning to see why I wanted to protect Serana, and why I've kept the other Elder Scroll as far from her as possible.
Are you saying Harkon means to kill her?
Harkon obtained Ariel's bow, and Serana's blood was used to taint the weapon. The tyranny of the sun would be complete. In his eyes, she'd be dying for the good of all vampires.
Okay. I would never allow that to
And
happen.
how exactly do you plan on completing the prophecy without the death of my daughter?
I'll kill Harkon.
If you believe that, then you're a bigger fool than
Oh.
I originally suspected. Don't you think I weighed that option before I enacted my plans?
And Serana's option in this?
You cannot
Opinion in
protect
this?
Serana, or our plight. You see the tyranny of the sun as your chance at deification. And like Harkon, you won't hesitate to destroy anything that stands in your path.
Serana believes in me, why won't you?
Serana, a stranger, may call herself vampire, but she knows nothing of our struggle. Why should I entrust you to her?
This stranger has done more for me in the brief time I've known her than you've done in centuries.
How dare you? I gave up everything I cared about to protect you from that fanatic you call a father.
Yes, he's a fanatic. He's changed. But he's still my father. Why can't you understand how that makes me feel?
If you'd only open your eyes. The moment your father discovers your role in the prophecy, that he needs your blood, you'll be in terrible danger.
So to protect me, you decided to shut me away from everything I cared about. You never asked me if hiding me in that tomb was the best course of action. You just expected me to follow you blindly.
Oh dear.
Both of you were obsessed with your own paths. Your motivations might have been different, but in the end, I'm still just a pawn to you two. I want us to be a family again. But I don't know if we can ever have that. Maybe we don't
Whee!
deserve that kind of happiness. Maybe it isn't for us.
Maybe not.
We have to stop him before he goes too far. And to do that, we need the Elder Scroll.
I'm sorry, Serana. I didn't know. I didn't see. I've allowed my hatred of your father to estrange us for too long. Forgive me.
Oh dear. Family issues.
Your intentions are still somewhat unclear to me.
Yep.
But for Serana's sake, I'll assist you in any way that I can.
Thank you.
Yes. I've kept it safely secured here ever since I was imprisoned. Fortunately, you're in a position to breach the barrier that surrounds these ruins. You need to locate the tallest of the rocky spires that surround these ruins.
Okay.
At their bases, the barrier's energy is being drawn from unfortunate souls that have been exiled here. Destroy the keepers that are tending them, and it should bring the barrier down.
Okay. We'll return
One
soon.
more word of warning. There's a dragon that calls itself Durnavir roaming the kingdom. Be wary of him. The Ideal Masters have charged him with overseeing the keepers, and will undoubtedly intervene if you're perceived as a threat.
Okay.
As you've been traveling in the Soul Cairn, your body has become attuned to it. Let's just say a tiny part of you rubbed off on it, and in its place, a bit of the Soul Cairn filled the void.
Okay.
You should find no difficulty using the portal any longer.
Why haven't you pursued the prophecy?
Harkon's vision is a world plunged in eternal darkness, where the vampire can flourish, and never again fear the tyranny of the sun. What he fails to realize is how much attention would be called to our kind if the prophecy came to fruition.
Oh. What
If
sort of
eternal
attention?
night fell, there are many who wouldn't stand for it. They would raise armies in attempts to return things to normal. The order of the day would be our destruction, until every last vampire was hunted down and eliminated. I do. It's how the vampire has survived for millennia, and the only way we can continue to survive in the future.
How did
When
you
I
become
entered the
imprisoned
Soul
here?
Cairn, I had intended to strike a bargain with the Ideal Masters, the custodians of this place.
What was the bargain?
I requested refuge in the Soul Cairn, and in exchange, I would provide the Ideal Masters the souls that they crave. If I
Okay.
had foreseen the value they placed on my own soul, I would never have come here.
They tricked you.
The Ideal Masters unleashed their keepers and sent them to destroy me. Fortunately, I was able to hold them at bay and retreat into these ruins.
You became trapped.
Unfortunately, yes. Since the keepers weren't able to claim my soul, they had their minions construct a barrier that I'd never be able to breach.
You've been imprisoned here for all this time?
Has very little meaning to me. Consequently, it has little meaning to the Ideal Masters as well. I suppose you could call this the ultimate waiting game, each watching the other to see which will give in.
Oh. Who are the Ideal Masters?
I know very little about them. They're mystic entities that lord over the Soul Cairn, controlling every aspect from its fabric to its appearance.
What do they resemble?
Some necromancers believe they are the crystalline structures dotting the Soul Cairn. I believe there's more to it than that.
How so?
I think they transcend what we perceive as a physical form.
Okay.
Perhaps they were once corporeal beings, but they've obviously reached a point where they no longer require a tangible presence.
And the crystals?
Conduits, through which the Ideal Masters speak to their underlings and feed on their victims.
Why would they require sustenance?
The Ideal Masters' weakness is their insatiable hunger for pure souls. It's the reason for the Soul Cairn's existence, and the only leverage a necromancer has when bargaining with them.
What's the master
The
providing?
ability to summon powerful undead guardians, as one would conjure an Atronak or Daedra. However, the majority of necromancers that are foolish enough to enter into a bargain with the Ideal Masters wind up here as harvested souls.
Oh, okay then. Right, well,
Be careful, and keep my daughter safe.
I will do. Right.
Kill those keeper things and get back to the prison.
That sounds like a brilliant idea. We'll do that next time. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, please leave a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done so. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye!